Jump in bed and cover up your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Hello, my dear crafters. Welcome to part 3 of my 2024 Christmas gifts and craft fair items. Today I'm showing you the last products, and these are not paper related. First time I sell these at a craft fair, I asked them that, if I could add another medium instead of just paper. They said yes. So I'm going to try these. For those of you who have taken my online class, how to make rope baskets and much, much more, because it's a I can guarantee you, it's the most comprehensive class on this that you have online. I doubt that you find anything like that, because I go through not just how to make the simple ones, but many different ideas of how to add colors, how to decorate your baskets, and how to make many other products with rope. But anyway, if you have taken that class, this might help you in case you're thinking about pricing your items. First time I do this, I did some research online, because here I've never seen craft fairs selling these. So let's begin. If you haven't seen part 1 and part 2 of my series, I will have the link below, okay? I'm going to begin with the biggest ones and then go down to the little ones. I made a lot of tiny ones, about this big and even smaller, because I think those sell easier. But I wanted to have a range because it's the first time. First of all, how do you price these? I know this is one of the hardest things for all of us crafters, and it's hard for me too, especially because it's the first time. So for me, what I did was I made all of them in different sizes, some with colors, some like using like this, that you use fabric, and of course it takes much longer. So you take into account how much rope you used, of course, how different sizes we use. Like this one, I believed I used on this one around maybe 80 feet, something like that. It's pretty big. Let me get a ruler here, just so you know how big this is. So this is about 13.5 inches, and it's round. So about 80 feet for this one. So you take that into account, but most importantly, because you will see that it's not going to vary the sizes, but if you have something like this is going to take, believe me, took me, even though it's smaller, it took me, I would say, at least 3 or 4 times longer to make, because you have to wrap around the fabric and then sew, and then you wrap around, then you sew. It takes a lot of time. It's not the fabric itself that you will count. Of course, you have to add that to the count, but it's how much time it takes and how much more complicated it is to make, okay? So for this one, let's begin with this is the biggest one. This one I'm charging $27. So it's just basic rope. I have all of them. I have like leather. I close them all with leather, but you see different ways of closing them, adding colors. You'll love that. So that's the biggest one, 27. Gonna put this aside. And then if you took my online class, you have seen these two, because it's in the module how to add handles. So you have seen this, and I just kept them for myself, but I'm gonna see if I can sell them. So this one, again, this one is not complicated to make. It does have color, but that's the rope that already had the color, okay? So I didn't have to wrap, so it's much faster, even though it used a little bit more. This one, because I love the colors, it has the leather and has handles. This one is 32. We'll see how that goes. This one is a little bit smaller. It has this big button here, and it has 2 handles that are made with leather. This one is 29. We'll see how that goes. This one is 32, because as I told you, it took me forever to do this, because you have to wrap around. So this one is 32. This one, I added colors, red and then blue. So twice but not as long. It didn't take me as long as this one did because the whole base here has fabric. So this one is 22, just comparing. So let me show you the size. This one is 9 inches. This should be the same. Yeah, 9 inches, 9 inches. This one is a little taller. See, a little taller, but this one took me longer. So this one is more expensive. 32, 22. We'll see, guys. Let me know. And if you sell them, if you have that kind of experience, do let me know, okay? If these prices are okay. This craft fair is very high-end, so I know that they're a little bit on the high side, but we'll see. Same technique here. I teach you how to do this on my online class. I'll have the link below. $26. So I have touches of colors here. This is one of the examples that I give you on my class on how to add colors. This is another example on how to just add a plain piece of fabric here. So this one is simpler. $18. And this one, let me see the diameter. 8, so 8 inches. Two more about this size. I love this color. It's kind of fluorescent. I love it. So I added black. 18. So basically they're between 18 and 19. This one is 19. This one is 18. Because this one is a little bigger, okay? So that. Two. I have these two here. This one is simple. And I just have like a blue button here. 19 too. This one is a set of 2. I don't know where the small one is over there. So this is a set of 2 for 27. So this one is the big one, and you have this little flower here. There is a smaller one. Let me get it. Just a minute. As you can see, guys, I've been busy. So that's another one. That's a set for 27. This one I already told you. I love this new one. I made this yesterday. I found this in a garage sale. It was just a piece of this ribbon with these little dangling things here. They're not beads, but they're like little tiny pom-poms, but they're hard. Anyway, so I added this. I love this one. I'm in love with it. I hope I sell it and it goes to a happy home because it's very happy. So this one, 28. Again, let me see. 7 3/4. I have this oblong one. I show you how to do different shapes as well on my class. That's why I say it's the most comprehensive out there. So this one is one that you've seen in my class. That's $29. This is great for bread. Absolutely great. Let me tell you how long this is. 12 inches. Now let's move to the smaller ones. So as you can see, these are a little smaller. They're around 6.5 or 6 3/4, 6.5. This one is 6, 7. So around between 6.5 and 7 inches the diameter. But we have different techniques. Again, I teach you how to do this one too, which is to sew with yarn. So yeah, and you have this effect on the outside, and on the inside I got more of the yarn itself. Another way of closing it. And I show you how to do this too on the class. So this one, $22 because it does take this technique takes a while because you have to place the yarn and sew and place the yarn to make sure that it shows. So 22. That's the most expensive one, I believe. No, the most expensive one is this one because again, I did the base. The whole thing is wrapping the fabric. 23. So 23. 22. I'll go down now. This one is 17. You have, because of Halloween, I'm going to have a table with Halloween, and I'm going to use this to display some of the paper items. So yeah, I love this one. I love the color. Great for Halloween, for putting treats. Maybe I'll put a lot of treats here and just give an idea. 17. This one is 13. This one is a simple one. Very nice. This is actually from the Dollar Tree, this rope. I love this one. Another idea that I give you in the class, and I show you how to attach this, how to sew this. Just so you know, you do need a sewing machine, okay, for my class. Do not buy it if you don't have a sewing machine. So, $14. That's in the module on more ideas on how to decorate. And then we're going down in size now. And I'll show you the little ones, which are my favorite. So on this one, I just added one line of fabric at the end just to give it a splash of colors. This one is 6, 6.5. So 15, 14, because this one has a little bit of color. So that's the main difference here. Here, some more colors. We're getting to the end. Guys, I've been doing this. I've made most of these in like 3 days. I have to say, if you like crafting, there is nothing faster than rope baskets. It's so rewarding. You see it grow so fast. One like this, it will take you 10 minutes to make, 15 minutes at the most. You wouldn't believe how fast you make this. It's so easy. And if you know how to sew, this will be like no big deal for you. So this one, 14, 6. This one is around 6 and it goes down to 4.5 or 4, okay? So this one is 14, 11, 13. So the difference here is either 2 rounds or 1 with collar. This one is a smaller one, 11. 11, same thing, same price. This one is 14. This one has a beautiful button here. So that's that. And let's see the tiny ones now. So I have this one that is kind of a tray. That's another technique that I show you in my class, how to add. This is not ribbon. This is, oh, how do you call this? Oh, forgot the name. But it will come, it will come. So this is more like a tray for rings and earrings, and for rings it's wonderful. So this one, the smaller ones, they range between 5 and 9. So this one is 7. Let me show you the size. Lace, that's the name. So I show you how to add lace to your bags, to your rope baskets as well. 5.5. So I'm gonna get the big small ones. Oh, this one I want to show you the technique. So 8, 7. They're smaller. See in my hands. So they're around, yeah, 4.5, 5. These are 8 and 7. It should be the same price, I guess. So this is a new video, guys, that is coming up. This is part of my 2024 series. I'm going to teach you how to sew this perfectly with no knots. So it's a great technique to finish your baskets, and there are no knots anywhere, not in the beginning, not at the end, and you just add these splashes of color. And let me show you, you can add little less, like this one. This one is 9, has more colors. This one is 8. And my favorite, oh, look at these. Oh my God, I love this one. Yeah, so this one is 9 because it has more colors, and it takes a while to do this. But in my upcoming class, you're going to learn how to do this, okay? 0 knots. $9. This one, 7. 7 again. And the tiny ones, which I love. Look at this one. How cute is that? This one is 5 and 6. This one has a button, so it has a little more. And that's that for my, this is my 3rd video. You have part 1, 2, and this is part 3. And for my next craft fair, stick around, do subscribe. I want to reach 20,000 by December. And I still have 2 more craft fairs coming up, so I will have more videos. I have a long series with like 20-something videos of tutorials showing how to make all of these things. Not the rope. The rope is on class online. Only this one, how to do this will be a video. The rest you have to get the online class. But guys, that's it. Let me know what you think. I know we're most paper here, paper people. But let me know what you think about my baskets. Yeah, I learned this in one video, and then I spent like 6 months creating the online class. Thank you so much. You have a great day, and I'm very, very excited. In 2 days, I'm going to have my craft fair. I will come back in about 2 weeks to let you know what sold well, okay? And from all my 3 videos. Thank you, and you have a great day.